The T20I series is done. India thrashed England 4-1 and now the focus shifts on the 3-match ODI series which begins on 6th of February and which will also be a precursor to the ICC Champions Trophy which begins later this month on February 19th. Well, amid all these, there is one player whom we don't have any clarity about and he is none other than Jasprit Bumrah. Well, question still looms over his availability. Jasprit Bumrah suffered a back spasm in Australia which denied him to take part entirely in the 5th test in Sydney. After coming to India, he was rested for the T20I series and also the first two ODIs against England, while the selectors said that they are still awaiting a response, a report from the BCCI's medical team. Now, according to Times of India, Bumrah is set to undergo scans which will be done in the watchful eyes of the BCCI medical team. And when the results are obtained, they will likely be sent to New Zealand because last week, in another report, Times of India stated that Bumrah's condition to be assessed by New Zealand's orthopedic surgeon Dr. Ron Shoughton. Consultation visit also be planned depending on the report and feedback. So joining the dots, we can say that whatever scan results are there, that will be sent to New Zealand, after which Bumrah's visit will be planned. Now talking about Dr. Ron Shoughton, Shoughton had already operated on Bumrah after he missed the T20 World Cup in 2022. What the TOI report further stated last week, let's have a look. The BCCI medical team is in touch with Shoughton in New Zealand. The board had also planned a visit for Bumrah to New Zealand, but that hasn't happened yet. The selectors know it will be a miracle if Bumrah turns up 100% fit in the given timeline. Well, the same thing was addressed by Ajit Agarkar while he was announcing the squad for the England ODIs, which will also travel to Dubai for the Champions Trophy. What Ajit Agarkar said in that press conference, let's have a look. Agarkar had said, Bumrah has been told to offload for 5 weeks after and he won't be available for the first two ODIs against England. We are waiting on his fitness and will know his status in early Feb from the medical team, the BCCI's medical team. Well, there are two things now. The final date to make amendments in the ICC Champions Trophy squad is February 11th, while India is going to play the last ODI against England on February 12th in Ahmedabad. Well, the third ODI, the final ODI will be, the point where we will get to know if Bumrah is fit to make a comeback or someone else is going to replace him. Well, now talking about the replacements, it could be Harshit Rana, who is already there in the first and second ODIs against England. And it could also be Mohammad Siraj, who wasn't named in the ODIs, as well as the Champions Trophy squad. What do you think about Jasprit Bumrah's injury and who should replace him if the ace Indian pacer is unavailable? Do let us know in the comment section. But for more cricket related updates, stay tuned with Cricket Next.